I don't know if we talked about this before, right?
No, we did not.
I found this IG clip. I thought it was funny. It's funny because I wanted to ask people who are still sticking with us, what's up with this term work husband or work wife, man? Like apparently when you need that pep talk when work is getting, tight and when it's getting rough, your work husband can come through and give you that pep talk. Or if you want that nice, pick me up beverage at a certain time, he just comes through when it's just that perfect time and gives you that nice, cool, refreshing
Hold
beverage
on,
to get you
hold
through
on.
the rest of the day.
Let me pull this thing out.
Oh, look at this confession. Shanae says, I used to have a work husband before I met you.
I'm a work husband. Of course, I'm bringing your wife food to work. I'm a work husband. Of course, I'm bringing your wife Starbucks. Tanya. I'm a work husband. Of course, I'm laying in her cubicle while your wife dogs your relationship. Tell me more.
Hold on. You said the gay work husbands are the best.
Apparently, this is a thing, K Dizzle, so maybe we should have made this a topic
We
because
should have made this a topic.
my man went viral when he did that post.
I used to have a work husband before I met you.
Good thing she works from home. I'd hate to see her have a work husband now.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad it's used to. I mean, I don't. Here's okay. Two ways you can go about this. Go ahead. Hold on, half. Go ahead before I go.
I'm beating the shit out of the work husband. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Good thing Shanae work from home. Like I said, the closest thing she got to a work husband is me. I'm her home and work husband.
So, okay.
He's just there waiting for you to miss a bill on the wrong day.
The work husband is only a threat. It's only a threat and only a threat. I'll say this again. If we're not taking care of business at home or you have trust issues.
Okay.
That's the only time a work husband's a threat. Okay. If your wife is leaving out, you're not taking care, and taking care of business can mean anything. It don't have to be sexual. It could be physically, spiritually, emotionally.
Right, you could have missed that bill. You could have missed that bill that morning.
If financially, whatever it is that they feel like you're lacking, the wife is weak at that time. Or
Trust issues.
trust issues. You got trust
You
issues.
just got somebody giving your wife attention and you don't like it. But I mean, do you think that's appropriate though? Let's flip it. You know my wife's married.
Hmm.
Why are you coming by offering her a massage on her break? Or why are you coming through bringing my wife food? It's like, come on, man, you gotta chill out. Like you gotta stay in your lane now. I can see if you want to take some work off of her plate, maybe help her with the job, but I think you crossing the line. If you know somebody's married, I think you crossing the line, bro.
I have no issues because I have no trust issues. If that man want to give my wife bill money, as long as she's staying at work,
Hell no.
if that man want to give away his dollars and there's nothing extra there, look what she said: work wife or work husband is nothing more than somebody you spend a lot of time with at work.
Nah.
First of all, I don't think HR would approve of anyone getting massages at work by peers. That's a fact. As long as it doesn't become, that man he ain't disrespectful. He ain't coming and talking about your husband or your wife sideways. He or
Nah,
she.
but like he just did in his skit, he's gonna be there for you to tell him all his downfalls, though.
Right.
Now, would your wife want, or would my wife want me at work telling the girl all her downfalls? My work wife? Hell no.
Absolutely not. But then there goes the trust thing. If she's going to confiding in somebody at work, that's troublesome because you want to keep people at work out your business as much as possible. They don't need to know what's going on.
You go by and see your wife at work, try to surprise her. You go to surprise your wife with lunch at work, and she's already eating lunch, and they eating some nice like lunch and shit. They ain't even eat McDonald's at work. They got some like high end cuisine. Sit down, breaking it down. I'd be mad as hell.
Nah, I know my wife. She would have brought me. She would have bought me a steak to bring home to me.
Oh, she'd have got something extra for you.
She wouldn't even accept it. A real G would bring some food home for they mate off that dollar bill. Work husbands, work wives are only troublesome when you either have trust issues or something that during trouble sometimes during marriage.
Hey, you ain't holding it down. You dropping the ball.
When there's trouble at home, then it could become an issue if that person has nefarious.
But what if it's just because you're there all the time and you're just like kind of like letting your time pass by having that type of friendship or relationship?
Nah,
Like what if you're at work way more than you're at home? Is that a form of cheating? Is that psychological cheating because you at work more than you're at home and you got a work husband?
no. Would it be cheating if no? Sounds like you're on the road. Sounds like you're on the road to cheating.
Exactly. So shout out to the work husbands and work wives out there.
I just think it is a slippery slope. I ain't gonna give him if you giving somebody a title. But then what happens is this: when you go to work and they say, "Oh no, she's just a friend," he's just a friend, somebody I work with. Then the antennas go flying up at that point. If you have an inappropriate conversations with someone, then you're on the road to cheating. I don't care if you work with that person or not.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Are you constituting this whole term of a work husband?
What's inappropriate conversations?
But is that something that you're saying that you are to make it cool? Like, oh, I'm just the work husband, to where all those conversations that are inappropriate are actually being held because he's trying to be more. You know, there's always steps in the road of cheating.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you give that work husband a little bit more extra time, and now all of a sudden you're leaving work and you're going to get a drink after work. You know what I'm saying? Now you definitely headed down that slippery slope.
The term itself is troubling because when you start giving people titles, then they feel like they have positions in your life. Once you give a person a said title, then they feel like they have a position or a stance in your life, and that becomes troublesome. Now, the actions are always the ones that follow. It's only becomes an issue when that person at work or that person you confide in, that special friend, air quotes, has ulterior motives.
Mm.
If they have ulterior motives, like the dude is portraying in the clip that we saw, then there could be some issues. Could be some real issues. And the only issues come on what your significant other acts upon, how much they allow in there. That's only when it becomes troublesome. I would say don't use the title, because if your significant other has trust issues or has jealousy issues that are unresolved that you are aware of, then you're just creating controversy within your own circle for no reason. To say, hey, we work in the same office. Don't even call them friends. He works 2 cubicles away. His desk is across from mine.
Nah, man, keep your coffee to yourself, man. Keep your work conversations to yourself. I'm thankful my baby works from home. Maybe I'm too insecure to be understanding what a work husband is, but I'm all about having friends of the opposite sex. Term, work husband, work wife, don't sound good. I remember being at work and I heard somebody say to this woman, he was trying to be her work husband. And it was like, let me be your work husband. I'm like, where they do that at? Is that the new thing?
No, that's being that's being extra. That's going above and beyond. You're doing too much, bro. Lean back, my guy. Okay, you sit over there. Let's go on the 5th.
I know. They know. 'Cause we know.